Thank you for taking a look at our property here at 17585 South Paxton Avenue in Lansing, Illinois. We're going to go through first and give you kind of a list of all the areas and their functions and features, and then we'll do a walk through the building so you can actually see the areas we're talking about. This building has two sets of offices, one on the north side and one on the south side of the building. The north side of the building has 1,200 square feet. It has 5 offices, a large open area between them. It shares a kitchenette and restrooms with the other side of the building and has been newly remodeled with new carpeting and painting and the like. The south side of the office has 2,000 square feet. It has 3 professional offices, a huge open area that the previous owner had like 14 or 15 cubicles in for their employees. It has a shared kitchenette and bathrooms with the north side of the building. There's a large 11 by 17 foot conference room provided also, and there's a receptionist area along with a copy room or business room behind her where there can be your printers and your computers and stuff. This building has great access to the expressways. It's 5 minutes off of I-80-94, less than 6 minutes from the Dan Ryan. Lots of street parking. This is a view of the 17585 entrance into the north building. This is a picture as you enter the 17585 area reception area. The opening to the left is where the receptionist would sit. The door just beyond that leads out into the large room where the 3 other offices are. This is the large room or commons area that you come into from the reception area. The first door on the left that you see is office number 1. The next door on that same wall down from that would be office number 3. The door you see at the end of the corridor leads into offices 4 and 5. The room across the hall is room number 2. This slide is of office number 1. The room is 12 feet by 16 feet. It has 4 outside windows. The desk and chair that you see in there can remain, or we can remove that, whatever you want to do with that. The picture to the right, of course, is looking down towards the entrance to that room. This next slide is for office number 2. The picture to the left is the entranceway into room number 2. The second picture to the right is inside the room looking back out of the room towards office number 1. This room is 11 feet by 11 feet. It has a new carpeting, it's new walls. The room has just been built. This slide is of office number 3. The far left picture is looking in through the doorway into the room. The middle picture is you're standing in the doorway actually looking into the room itself. The picture to the right, of course, is in the room looking backwards towards the door. This room is 12 feet by 11 feet. It's got new carpeting. The walls are painted. This slide is showing our office number 4. Again, the left is the entrance into that room. Just beyond, if you'll look to the right of that, you'll see the doorway coming in from rooms 1, 2, and 3. The center picture, of course, is inside the doorway looking eastward into the room. And then the right picture is in the room looking back out the doorway towards office number 5. This room is 11 feet by 11 feet. New carpeting, new paint. This slide is of office number 5. The left view is looking into the room to the north. The center picture, of course, is you're looking through the doorway into the room to the northeast. Picture to the right, of course, is you're looking in the room back out towards the door. This room is 12 by 11. It has the original carpet that has been steam cleaned. Looks very nice. Now we're over to the south side of the building. This is the entranceway to 17595 South Paxton. So as you come through the door and to that area, the first thing you see is the reception area, and that brown kiosk there is for the receptionist, who sits just on the back side of that. To the top center is looking at the reception area seating, and that glass you see behind you there, you're looking into the conference room. Below that is the receptionist's chair, where she's looking over that kiosk that we just talked about. And to the right of that would be looking back out the door where we just came in into the reception seating area. This slide, of course, is the conference room. To the left is the doorway from the reception area into the conference room. The middle picture, of course, is looking through the doorway into the conference room. This conference room has 4 outside windows. The room is 11 feet by 17 feet. The table and chairs go with the room if you want it, or if you do not, we can remove that. The picture to the right, of course, is looking from the back of the room out towards the reception area. The leather chairs have been recovered, and the room has new carpeting in it, and the walls have all been painted, ready for use. This is what we call either the great room or the open area. The picture to the left is looking kind of to the northeast as you walk from the reception area into this room. The center picture is looking directly eastward as you would walk into the reception area, from the reception area. Picture to the right is looking down, lengthways down the north direction in that room. The room is 22 feet by 44 feet. The previous customer had, I think, 14 cubicles in this area. This slide is of the business area, or the copy room, or whatever you would want to call it. It's located right behind where the receptionist sits. As you can see, there's lots of nice cabinets along the east wall of that room. Space underneath the shelf there for storage, for putting in different heights of file cabinets. The far end has drawers, wooden drawers all across that north end of the area. Then if you look to the right, where you see all those cabinets, that's open, but then from there all the way up to where the receptionist is, there's drawers for storage. This picture is of office number 1. The left picture, of course, is looking into the entrance. The picture in the center is looking out of the room towards the door, and the picture to the right would be looking southward into the room from the doorway itself. These rooms are all 9 by 13, and they all have new carpet. They all have freshly painted walls. This slide's, of course, room office number 2 over on the south side. Left picture looking into the room. Center picture is standing in front of the window looking back into the office. The right picture, of course, is looking from the doorway southward into the office itself. This room is 9 by 12, has new carpeting, has freshly painted walls, and is in really good condition. This picture shows office number 3, and again the left shows the doorway in. The next view is from the room out towards the door. The right hand is looking into the room. Again, this room is 9 by 12, new carpeting, new paint. This is the kitchenette area. As you walk into the kitchenette, this is coming in from the 17585 side. You'll note that there's a hot water, cold water dispenser right there by the fire extinguisher. Above that is a toaster oven. You got a lot of nice cabinetware all the way across there. On the right hand side there is a double boiler. Above that is a new microwave, and all the way at the end of the room by the door there's a freezer refrigerator for keeping your lunches and snacks cool. It's got brand new tile floor in it, newly painted. This is a newly redecorated ladies' restroom facility. Just new hardware in there and totally painted. This is the newly remodeled men's restroom area. This view is of the area just outside offices 4 and 5, we have 3 white storage cabinets there, so that the people renting these offices will have some place for storing papers and different supplies that they need. So this is just behind 17585 area. This view here is of the entrance to the warehouse from the office complex. The door on the left is a security door. When you open it, then you have the view that you see to the right into the warehouse office area. This view is coming into the warehouse from the outside from the 17599 door location, and the view to the right is what you see when you open that door and walk into the entrance of the warehouse. To the left there is a closet where all of the telephone stuff and the electrical stuff is. In this view, you're coming into the office area from the security door, which you can see towards the back of the picture. You're walking straight into the office, and then the right-hand picture is looking at the desk area in the office. This area is 22 feet by 12 feet. This area is a little kitchenette area that's right just there by the office in the warehouse. It has a sink, place for refrigerator, microwave, and the like, and it's where the employees have lunch each day. Around in the warehouse, this showing the shelving and the storage area. There's like 3,700 feet of floor space out there. The owner intends to leave the shelving for the new owner if they want. These pictures show the exterior of the building. So the first upper left picture would be looking from Paxton Avenue back at the front of the building. The one to the right of that would be looking at the north end of the office area. The one in the lower left would be the north side of the warehouse, and it's difficult to see the east side because there's trees there. Then the one on the lower right hand side is the south side of the building. This slide, of course, is for the floor plan of the building as it's laid out. You'll notice that behind the 2 office areas is a large 4,000 foot warehouse, and that the current owner of the building uses that for his business, and then we currently use offices 4 and 5 for administration of that business. You will notice that the offices on the right hand side in the front, those are like all 3 the same offices, all 3 same size offices. You'll also notice that on the warehouse there's a large loading dock, and you can't see them, that there's 2 large new roll-up doors there, and quite a bit of shelving that the owner intends to leave for the new occupants. Slide, you will notice that if they want it, we have an aerial picture of the place there on the left-hand side, and that's our parking lot and building there. The right-hand side kind of shows our location to the left of Torrance Avenue there, past the green area, and the interstate is just beyond us. We can see the interstate from our office building. Thank you for watching our presentation on our building. If you have any questions, call us at 800-221-7317 or email us at lillybud, LILLYBUD 42 at AOL.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.